Hey bestie, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are feeling good because I'm feeling pretty good today. The weather is beautiful outside. We have blue skies and lots of sunshine, which always lifts up my mood. I don't know. And I hope you have a good day as well. Okay, what's the current situation? I'm preparing myself for Berlin because I'm going to Berlin next week on a 1 week songwriting camp for my music project, which is pretty exciting. We're gonna write new songs, we're gonna finish up new songs. There's tons of songs coming this year, I can already tell that, and I'm so excited for this project because we're going to take it to another level. It's something that I've never done before in releasing music, and it's kind of scary for me as well, but I'm super excited to finally do this step. I don't know if you guys can already guess it what it is, but I'm not telling anything more about it because it should be some kind of a surprise as well. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to prepare myself. Until then, I wanted to share actually another flower crochet tutorial, which is a carnation. Looks so pretty. I thought I have to tell you guys how this has been done because it's super easy and the outcome looks so pretty. We are going to add another carnation flower to the bouquet. To quickly explain the process, so this is containing out of a petal section, like the flower section. Then we have the little socket for the flower and we have the stem. We are going to start right off with the flower part, and as you can see I'm using two colors. It kind of looks cool and gives a little cool effect to the flower, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm using white and pink yarn. We're going to start right off with a chain. We do a slip knot. We chain up 4 and connecting the 4th chain to the 1st chain by a slip stitch to connect it to a circle. And then we are going to chain up 2 and do a double crochet. We are going to do 12 double crochets into the little ring that we just built. When we hit the 12th double crochet, we are going to connect the last double crochet with the first double crochet in order to close the ring with a slip stitch. And then we chain up 2 and start the second row. For the second row, we are going to increase in every second stitch. So that means we're going to do a double crochet in the first stitch and 2 double crochets into the next stitch, and we're going to repeat the pattern around the whole circle actually, and then we are going to close the last stitch with the first stitch again with the slip stitch and chain up 2 again. In total we're going to do 1, 2, 5 rows. The next upcoming rows actually we're going to increase in every stitch. That means in row 3 we're going to increase in every stitch with a double crochet. That means we do 2 double crochets into the same stitch and move on to the next stitch. And when we've done the row, we're going to connect the last stitch with the first stitch again with a slip stitch, chain up 2 and start row 4 where we do absolutely the same. So we're going to increase in every stitch with a double crochet in row 4 again, and in row 5 we're going to increase also in every stitch with a double crochet and to build the structure of the flower. Before we close the last row, actually, to the circle of the last row, we're going to stop at the point where we have 2 loops on our hook, and then we are going to join in the new color, tie a knot to the excess yarn of the new color and the working yarn, and then we are going to close the circle with a slip stitch with the new yarn, and we chain up 2 and start working with the new yarn for the next round. In order to get the ruffled hem, we're going to chain up 2 as I said, and now we're going to do a slip stitch into the next stitch. And when we're at this point, we're going to repeat the whole pattern by chaining up 2, go into the next stitch, slip stitch them together, chain up 2, go into the next stitch and slip stitch them together. And we're going to do this for all the stitches in the end in order to create those ruffled hem. And when we've hit the last stitch actually, we're going to connect those again with a slip stitch again, of course, chain up 1 and pull a long end. We cut it, and what we are going to do now is actually to build the little flower part, since we want to have it more like ruffled together. In order to get this, we have this part down here, and we have a long axis of our white yarn. That's what I forgot actually to tell. When you cut the white yarn, when you stop working with the white yarn, you cut a long end, because we're going to need this to weave it in here into the 3rd row and pull it tight in order to stabilize this flower to make it more ruffled in the end. So that's what we're going to do now. how it looks right now. So we tighten everything up and weaved in the excess yarn. And what we're going to do next is the little socket, the green socket. That's what I'm going to show you now. So what we're going to do, we chain up 8, then we join the 8th chain to the first one by slip stitching it together to create a circle, similar to how we started actually the carnation. We are going to chain up 1 and work this time not in the big hole, we just work into the stitches by increasing in every second stitch. That means we're going to do a single crochet in the first stitch, then we do 2 single crochets in the second stitch, so on for the row, and then we're going to connect the last stitch to the first stitch with the slip stitch, chain up 1, and now we are going to simply single crochet into all the stitches once, not increasing anything, not decreasing anything. We just single crochet into every stitch all around for the row. When we finish with the row, we're going to slip stitch the last to the first, single crochet together and chain up 1 and start the next row. And we're going to repeat this for 3 rows, and then when we are at the 3rd row, we are going to start the little spikes, the little petals. For this we are going to chain up 5, we skip the first loop and we do a slip stitch into the next loop, then we're going to do a single crochet in the next loop, then we're going to increase in our stitches like in the width with a half double crochet and finish the whole leaf actually with half double crochets, and then attach it with a slip stitch to the socket, and then we're going to slip stitch to the next part where we want to do the next leaf. And you can either do more leaves, but I decided to do 4, which are actually pretty nice. And then when we finish up the whole thing, we are going to chain up 1 and pull a long end, pull the yarn through, cut it, and then we are actually done. We weave in the ends, and now we're going to connect everything with hot glue. So for the stem, we're going to take our wire again. And I figured actually that when I did it for the first time, the flower itself is very, very heavy. So I'm going to take it this time 4-stranded, not 2-stranded. Guys, we are done. So where is it? This is the new one. Oh my god, this flower bouquet is growing and growing. This is so nice. Absolutely love it. It's getting heavy. If you look at all those stems, you can imagine how many flowers these are. So, yay! I'm so happy. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you, and everything you do. Yeah, they're all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn to something beautiful. You know I love you so. You know I love you so. bestie. I'm currently in Berlin. I've arrived yesterday and I'm here for 1 week actually. 1 week of songwriting session. We're gonna finish a few new tracks and we're gonna write some new tracks as well. I'm so looking forward to this day. I'm gonna record a new track and I can't wait to show you guys the new music I'm working on currently. Hey bestie, I'm currently editing the video and forgot to actually do a outro. I'm already back in Munich. I had a great week. We were so successful in Berlin. We finished the EP. I can't wait actually to share it with you soon. I really hope soon. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching. If you recreate the carnation, let me know and tag me on social media if you want to. And if you like this video, feel free to give it some thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. And I can't wait to be back in the next video. I hope you have a good day, good morning, good evening, good night whenever you're watching this video. I love you and I see you very soon. Bye bye.